Now we're looking at a vote just days away. Some Americans are hoping Congress will vote against a Syria strike. CBS 19's Katira Winfrey spoke to protesters today who say they hope Texas representatives will hear them out and vote no.
Protesters gather at the busy corner of Broadway and Loop 323 in Tyler with a simple message written down in bold print: hands off Syria.
Historically, we've been the United States of amnesia, and every time that we have an intervention, there's always some sort of unintended consequence.
Joseph Yazdapanahi is part of the group Tyler Liberty Alliance. He helped organize the protest.
Us in Tyler, for the most part, do not support intervention in Syria.
This group of about 50 protesters are standing here with signs in hand, hoping they will be seen and heard, and that Texas leaders like Louis Gohmert and Ted Cruz will take notice.
America doesn't need to go help another war.
Emma Rowland and her family are just part of the growing number of Americans with concerns that Congress, at the president's request, will approve a military strike against Syria as a punish for the chemical weapons that were allegedly used against Syrian women and children by the Syrian government. Rowland says it's sad to hear that Syrian children were killed, but it's not a debt Americans need to pay.
Yeah, not at the cost of more American lives. Too many of those have already been sacrificed.
She says the recent Middle Eastern occupation by American soldiers is plenty to deal with. Meantime, Yazdapanahi says American intervention won't change anything for the better.
Spreading democracy, or whatever you want to call it, by launching a missile and blowing some people up, I don't know how that's going to reduce future chemical attack.
In Tyler, Smith County, Katira Winfrey, KYTX, CBS 19 News.
Now, earlier this week, the measure to authorize a strike on Syria gained momentum when Republican House Speaker John Boehner backed the president, saying a strike was needed to show that, quote, the U.S. would not tolerate the use of chemical weapons. On Tuesday, the president will address the nation from his Oval Office. The Senate could hold a vote as early as Wednesday.